I'll do a thing. Actually, I'm going to turn the phone the other way around. I haven't got my holder with me, so just turn it around that way. That's easier. I can hold it in that hand. Out for a walk this morning. Just thought I'd have a little stream as I walk along the beachfront. I say beachfront, it's shore here where we live. Yeah, just catching up with everything and all that goodness. I don't want to end my stream. Press the wrong button. Yeah, I don't know what this quality is going to be like as an experiment. Hopefully the audio is good from the earbuds. But yeah, I just thought I'd just turn around and have a look. I'm literally just having a walk this morning to see what, everything. I need a haircut, and now we can officially get haircuts, so I might get one this week. It's a nice day. It's a very, very nice day today. There's probably nobody gonna watch this live, because unless they get a notification of me just chatting, which at what time is it in the morning? 9 minutes past 9. Well, there could be people awake. There should be people awake. It's 9 minutes past 9 in the morning. But yeah, yeah, it's just another day. It's Thursday today. Life is going good. Overall, yes, it is. I mustn't grumble, because if I do grumble, who's going to listen? Apart from my lovely wife, who I should never have to give her the burden of grumbling. Yeah, hopefully I'll do some form of, I don't know, gaming stream. Maybe tonight. Might do some more Diablo, because the new season's out and it's fun. Oh look, there's the ferry going out. Actually, just turn the camera around and you can see it that way. There's the ferry going out. It's fun. So, yeah, my phone just buzzed because apparently got a stock alert on for a 3070. Yeah, it'll be stupidly overpriced. Speaking of graphics cards, I know that there's the silicon shortage, and then COVID, and then all the things causing the issues with the cards. I understand scalping. I understand why people do it, because they're there to make a quick pound, buck, dollar, euro, whatever you want to call it. And, just make the money. And I understand people are desperate to buy graphics cards because they bought a new system and they don't have the GPU that goes with it. Case in point, I bought a new system recently. I built one. I had an older GPU, a Vega 56, which I am still using, happily. Maybe the tail end of this year, 2021, I will upgrade if stock is down to a normal level and a reasonable price. If it's not, then I won't. It's quite simple. But it does what I need. But paying over the odds amount of money for a GPU because you have to have it now. I even see listed on the local Facebook marketplace. 1080, not even TIs, but just bog standard 1080s for £400 used. And that, to me, I know it's what's it called? Supply and demand, things like that. It's just not right. People shouldn't be paying over the odds for what they need. If you need a graphics card, you're desperate for a graphics card, I understand it. But if you're thinking about upgrading, just hold off. Unless it's like, if it's a system you need for work, buy something with an iGPU. Perfectly fine. Will do everything you need. You can watch YouTube, you can watch Netflix, Twitch, that sort of stuff. Phone just buzzed again. Another stock alert for a 3060 Ti. On an iGPU, you can do everything you need. You can even do some light gaming. I mean, you can. But some people are like, no, I must have it. I must have the latest and greatest. I understand. If you've got that disposable income, then feel free. But the problem is, not everyone has the disposable income. And you feed the scalpers and the bots, get there, buy it, sell it off, you know, at twice the price, 3 times the price. You know, like I said, 1080s, a used 1080 for £400 is exorbitant. You know, when a year ago, 18 months ago, you could get a used 1080 for, what? Something like 120 quid, 130 quid, something like that, I think. That definitely works. But, yeah, it's just the way that some people are treating the pandemic, and it is still a pandemic, as much as people want to make good of it and stuff to make people believe that it was still not a pandemic so we can go out. This is a little bit of a ranty stream, so I apologise in advance. So I should have done that earlier, but I didn't. Take it slowly. Just because you can go out doesn't mean you should go out. I'm out for a walk because I've been to the doctors this morning. Nothing, just routine checkup, blood test and all that. But I'm just out for a walk afterwards because I can. The nearest person to me is probably about 15 to 20 metres away. I'm at the shore where I live. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's windy, it's breezy. I'm not in a pub. I'm not queuing for 3 hours, which I saw locally. Some people were queuing for up to 3 hours to get into a pub to have a pint of alcohol. Now, the fact that you can meet friends and family outside, in public and in private gardens, where you could just go to the shops and buy the alcohol for cheaper and then go home. I understand supporting local businesses. I understand supporting your local, the pubs that have had it the hardest time. Do you know what gets me? It's the fact that people are willing to queue for 3+ hours to do that. That to me, it shows that there's something wrong. I don't want to say wrong, but there's something wrong with, well, something there. I don't know. Apparently there's one person watching. Hello, one person watching. And if you want to lurk, feel free. If you want to listen to a 40-year-old nerdy, grumpy guy moan about crap, feel free, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just having a chat and a rant. I didn't want it to be a rant. I wanted it to be just a random stream and chat, but it's going to be it's a little bit of a rant. Let's say this. As I said, take things slowly. Everyone should just, we're still going to be in this. This is not going to be like, oh look, we've taken a magic pill and you start being fine to do stuff. No, that is nowhere near what we're getting at. Bit of a frog in the throat this morning as well, but sorry about that. That could be just because I've got hay fever starting, so that sort of is all kicking in. But no, take everything slow. Yes, I know not everyone has a full job because of furlough and pandemic and stuff like that, and I'm appreciative that I'm still employed, my wife's still employed, we're healthy, we've got a house, all that stuff. I'm very appreciative. I know there are people around the world that don't even have, 2 shells to rub together, and I'm walking over a beach of stones and shells. what's it called? I'm not knocking the freedoms that we have. I know there are some places around the world where people can't even do that. I'm just, well, it's a weird one. It's a weird thing. If this pandemic has taught, hopefully, the people of this country and this world anything, and I say this country, I mean the UK, and a world, I mean, the Earth, I don't mean Planet Zorb in the Nulon sector or whatever you want to call it. If it's taught us anything, it should be that we should look after each other, because, well, A, this is one planet, we only have one planet, and if we screw it up, then we are totally ballsed. But B, we have to look after each other. And that, to me, is one of the major things that has changed in the last, well, I want to say 18 months plus, because if we think that COVID started back in, when was it? December, well, probably, yeah, it's probably close to 18 months now. If you think about it, probably October 2019. Kind of when it started and nobody knew, and something was up and coming and going out. Have you ever played the game Plague Inc. on your phone or your PC? You know exactly what I'm talking about. It starts spreading slowly and goes from there, and that we have to work together, and we are, with all the vaccines and certain things being stopped, Moderna, the Johnson & Johnson one, that sort of stuff. And this isn't a political rant by any means. This is just observations of a semi-sane 40-year-old man. I think most people nowadays, at least in my experience, the majority of people are good people, but there are some people out there, and I don't want to say it's a minority of people or even a small percentage. It's a smattering of people, and they are the ones that are, shall we say, I don't want to say bad, because they're not inherently bad. They're not naturally bad people. I think they are inherently, I don't know, and I'm sorry if you hear wind, it's windy. I think some people are inherently, I don't even use the word selfish, because it isn't selfish. It's more self-centered, maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Is self-centered the right word? I don't know. Could it be? I mean, let's just take a look at this for example. Where I am right now, near where I live. This is the view that I've got right now, what I'm looking at. It's the open water down here in Southampton, where we live. And I can happily just walk along here, listen to music, listen to audiobooks, podcasts, that sort of stuff, better myself. I'm lazy. I know this. And I apologise for the wind. That's going to cause havoc with the sound. It really is. I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, I was looking back at my old videos that I did 2+ years ago when I started to do weekly videos after doing my workouts and stuff like that and thinking on life. And I'm going to start doing that again because it gives me something to focus on. And not just because of social media and reviews and this and that, but just to better myself as a person, because I need to do that. Everyone needs to do that in this life. If you think you're perfect, then you need to think more. There is, with very few exceptions in this world, people who are, quote, perfect. And that to me is one of the takeaways that I think everyone should look at self-improvement. I mean, to quote, it's funny, but, you know, to quote an imaginary person from a great film, Tyler Durden, self-improvement is masturbation. Now, self-destruction, I mean, yeah. Is self-improvement masturbation? Possibly, don't know, who cares? Self-destruction, is that better? Who knows, who cares? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. A famous line from a song. Big Yellow Taxi, I believe. That's my DJ chops coming back in there for years. You know, everyone should aim to better themselves in one way, shape or form or the other. And even if it is, you know what, getting up, going out for a walk, getting some fresh air, tidying up something, learning a new skill, learning a new skill, learning something, doing something, just being better. That's a good thing, I think. And yeah, I should walk home now, really. I should do. Well, I might keep walking to the car park and then back, I don't know. But this has just been another random thoughts from the beach. I don't know. I might start I might start something up just to do it. You know, like the game streaming gives me focus. The random chats and stuff like that gives me focus. And at the end of the day, we've all got to be there for each other, because if we're not, the Zargons are going to come and get us and take us away to planet Zorb in the Nublong galaxy or whatever it was I said before. And yeah, I mean, if they do that, then we are truly screwed. Even more so than this mission. Our sponsor, The Beach. Go to the beach, it's good. Yeah, no, this isn't a sponsored stream, it never will be. Because I don't do that. Although I am an affiliate for Twitch, and I don't even know why. Well, I know why, just so I can prove I can do it. And also, talking to Twitch, the ban wave that happened recently, moving, you know, millions and millions of bat-end and botted accounts. I lost about 30 or 20 followers in that old account, you know, very, very old accounts that were just removed. So yeah. But yeah, it's just something to do. Enjoy the life you have. It's turned into a philosophical stream, hasn't it? I don't even know if it was meant to be philosophical. It's just meant to be me. I mean, look, that's me. See, if I put the phone in front of me, you can see that there, that's behind me. That's where I am. And you can hear the gulls going, yeah, we're going to kill him. We're going to eat his bones. No, you're not, I'm going to fight you off. I've got a mask. I'm looking for the virus. I'm saying, hey, virus, no. I'm watching you. That was a PandaCo announcement, by the way. So PandaCo, out there for all your brands and needs of doing things. It's not illegal yet. Right. I am going to turn around now. I'm going to get to the breaker and walk back. But thank you for watching this if you have done live, which I know apparently there's one viewer watching this. Hello. Thank you. After the fact, if I post it on socials, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, let's just show you this part with the finishing shot of what I'm looking at. If that's the road to life, or the life on the road, make sure you sort of end before you get there. Because if you go out there, you might drown. If you go out here, you've never learned. This is the journey. have fun on it, I guess. Let's turn that camera back around, and then let's just walk back. So this is me, this is Wiggles, Jody, or whatever you want to call me. If you know me, you know me. Like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell, whatever, you know, all the stuff, all the things. This is me just saying be good to each other, and if you can't be good to each other, just be good to yourself. At least if you start being good to yourself, then you'll start being good to other people, and if you're good to other people, they'll be good to you, and hopefully we'll get out of this pandemic crisis thing, and one day we may be able to have a beer together. Peace.